Sure. Alright, I'm coming. What? Uh, what you did today? I am officially live. I'm gonna show you all able to hear me, chat. I am officially live. Okay. Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing GT5 online and doing plenty of Heist solo. Apparently, Andrew has not been available all day. He's been very busy, which I respect that. Um, I'm gonna continue mentioning of what I chat about, like within my last live stream. Not about Dharma. I mean, I do want to add more about that, but possibly let that be a pause for a moment because the roleplay is going to be at exactly 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So possibly 9:30. I'll consider hopping on Fortnite with AZ. It's all good. Yeah. I'll chat back. But before I mention anything, without further ado, let's get straight to shit one for all, like those chain. Anyway. Okay, I'm coming. Yeah. Okay, my response. Uh,
Hey there, Fred.
oh yeah. I'm kidding. Okay. I am back. So yeah, I'm gonna be mentioning plenty of the shit of what I specifically mentioned like last live stream. So anyway, and yes, I definitely had my therapy session today. I'll be sure to mention like all I chat about. It's not much. It's actually very cool of what we chat about. And yes, you are gonna hear it next week. I'm not gonna be myself. AZ should understand that there's nothing. Plus, I'm mentioning an address on someone's place. You really think someone's gonna head towards there? No, they're not.
Howdy, Fred.
You know. Or I could unmute myself because like I'm gonna figure out a way because I don't want her to be like, what am I doing? You know.
Hey, my love. Did you call earlier?
So yeah, I may have to do the. I'm gonna wait until someone's on. I'm just gonna chat until AZ. You know. I'm gonna be having McDonald's actually. So I'm possibly gonna have that while I'm like chatting with you all chat. I'm not gonna have my chicken sandwich now. I'm gonna have the one from McDonald's. Come on. And yes, I know it's Tuesday. You're all gonna be like, why is that a cheat day? Okay, in moderation, chill. Anyway, but yeah, as I specifically mentioned about like my therapist and all the political shit I'm gonna consider chatting about, and just all the business and all that shit. Just overall, what I specifically mentioned, especially like all my family members have been mentioned about them and all that shit. As I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like what's in my recent live streams chat, what I just specifically mentioned about that shit, you know, like that shit, you know, like I specifically mentioned about that shit, you know, like what's in this current live stream chat, like you know, like what's in this current live stream chat, you know, and what I could possibly mention about that shit again as well. What's in my future live streams, obviously chat, you know, like that shit, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna chat about like my therapy session. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be immediate, and then I'm gonna consider chatting about. Sure, hold on, I'll be back. Okay, John, I'm back. I am back. I am back. Anyway, about the therapy session. That's what we chatted about. So, anyway, what are the what are the first things? What was the first thing I chatted about? I didn't even write anything in my notes. I just mentioned, like, out of the blue, all of a sudden, I just want to chat about it. Oh yeah, number one. I chatted about. What did I chat? Okay, I chatted about if I wanted to propose.
Hello. Yeah, this is him.
If I want to propose an amendment. She said I have to email the representative, like the state representative, and I'm like, that's very simple. So yeah, we chatted about that. The second thing I chatted about is obviously the job process, like whether it's at a store or wherever, and it's gonna be full time. That's what I mentioned to her. That's the second thing. Third thing we chatted about is, well, because I chatted about job like last week, was what I meant to her. I did mention about like the process of getting a vehicle, and shit, I gotta take a shit. Possibly gonna take a shit afterward. If it kicks me out, it's all good. Oh, I gotta take a shit. like I mentioned to you last time or last week. So last week you heard her and I chatting, so you possibly can hear it again. And the next week, not next week, 2 more weeks, we'll see.
Hey, how you doing?
But all I gotta say is I'm looking forward for the Super Bowl. That's all I care about on Sunday. No, why am I calling? I'm depositing my money. He's still asleep. I weigh 153 or 50. That's how much I weigh, chat. So I gotta change my guy's weight on WWE 2K25. Rest in peace, sir. It's been great. It's been great witnessing you. It's the same guy, anyways. So.
Dear God.
Yeah, anyway, I'll continue more on what we chatted about.
What service are you looking for? Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay.
Let's check the fuck up. But yeah, anyway, the third thing I chatted about is, yeah, getting a vehicle. Oh, let me check. £151.6. Okay, chill. Does it look like I'm fat? Hey, yo. Anyway, chat. Hey, yo. What? Oh, what up, chat? See, I gotta hurry up because, well, like, what if they're here to get McDonald's? So, anyway, so yeah, the third thing I chat about is financing a vehicle. So then I mentioned to her, like, what's the process of that? I explained it if that's all correct. Obviously, it is. And then she mentioned the difference between financing the newest vehicle or leasing it. I have to unfortunately lease. Well, fortunately, because I want to see what it's like. But then I have to return it back. I'll figure it out, chat. I'll figure it out. You know? Like, I'm just chat. I'll see if I want to lease it and then get the newest one. Like, I can just finance it, which pretty much I buy it. Like, you're the owner, but you didn't fully buy it until, like, because you're financing it. Paying it in full, that would be cool, but potentially I could pay vehicles in full. Like no chat, you know? Like a house, what if they're like, do you want to pay it full? Well, actually, I'm not going to buy a house. I'm going to build myself a mega mansion. You don't have to pay any mortgage, that's the great part. But for an apartment, I have to pay rent. I have to pay rent. Because you can't pay it full. So whatever the rent is, you know, like no chat, you know? What was the fourth thing we chatted about? That was the third thing we chatted about. What was the fourth thing? Oh, about how I want to be an astronaut. You remember how last live stream I mentioned about, like, certain things that should change what's in the aerospace industry? And she said, we could chat more about that last week, or next week. And I mentioned to her, like, certain things that I want to do when I'm an astronaut, and how I'm going to send astronauts. And she mentioned, like, chat about the long-term goals, like, next week, because the short terms are me getting my license and getting a job. And I'm like, yeah, we could chat more about that because it was already time. I'm like, shoot, I didn't have a chance to pay attention. But yeah, we just love to talk, so That's pretty much the whole point of having this therapy session. Like, you know. But because,
Hey, man, what's up?
yeah, because her and I are gonna, like, chat more about it next week virtually, you'll hear all about that. Like, about me being an astronaut, being a CEO, and she gotta, like, realize I'm focusing on plenty of degrees. I mentioned to her I want to be like Elon Musk with all of those careers, plenty of jobs,
Look, man, cool it.
plenty of degrees, which obviously he doesn't have, but obviously I want to get plenty of degrees. But I'm not going to be like him where I'm going to do the shit he does, because, you know, fuck Elon Musk. If I want to run Tesla, I'll run it the way I want to run it. If I want to run NASA, which obviously Elon Musk is not a part of, but guess what? NASA and SpaceX won't collab, so we'll go our own separate ways. Pretty much they low-key will, because, you know. So anyway, what did I mention about the aerospace? We're gonna focus more on that. Obviously, the Darman, I've already mentioned plenty about that. I mentioned how I want to run it too. If Darman is like busy and he's not as available, then I'll take over. But still, it's gonna be Darman Studio. So don't be like, oh my gosh, are you gonna change his YouTube channel name, the picture, to put your face on it and not his? No, no, no. Just because we're gonna negotiate for him to be the co-CEO and I'm the main CEO, doesn't mean doesn't mean the Darman era is gonna end. Hell no, it's not gonna end. The Darman era is gonna last for thousands of years. So once he's dead, which it's very sad, so we're not gonna get into that part. But I'm saying once he's gone, then I'll be taking over and it'll be my studios. But still gonna do what he has done, like sharing respect, sharing kindness. But obviously he's still alive, so gotta show that respect to him.
Never stop being corny.
You know, like no shit, you know? Anyway.
Hey, what's up?
But I'm still figuring out, should I take over SpaceX once Elon Musk is deceased, or make him have this miserable punishment where he fucked up and he's gonna lose his Tesla and SpaceX business? Neuralink, I feel like should be illegal. No more like Neuralink. I'm gonna ban it. Hey, the government have the power over him, or has powers over him. Plus, he's from South Africa. He's not a natural born. If he was to ever be my dual president, he would never. He could be a governor, but that'd be fucked, you know. Thanos chat. Like people leading the U.S. from other countries that can lead. Okay, people leading the U.S. from other countries can lead to abuse of powers. Excuse me. But if you were to lead other countries from the U.S., like you're from the U.S. and you're leading other countries, that won't lead to it because you know what you're doing. You know, like no shit. And you know how when you adopt someone, people would mention it's not about the blood that matters; it's about the love. Same thing with, like, for example, if I want to lead China, if I want to lead China, I'm not gonna look like a Chinese, but I can have it in me and understand its history. Like, you know. So China should have different ethnic people, just like the U.S., but you have to be a natural-born citizen. So if you're from another country, have your kids in the U.S., make them be a natural-born citizen. But if you were to get pregnant from another country, but then you give birth in the U.S., then it's not going to necessarily... Like, if you give birth in the U.S., it's not going to be the same. Unless it would be. They would just have to be born in the U.S. Like you gave birth in a hospital within the U.S., whatever state. Doesn't necessarily matter because U.S. is under, like, states, you know, which is cool. So, you know. I'm still quite curious why U.S. even have states. What if it doesn't? Well, I would let it remain because I like it how they're just all states, because that would lead to, like, abusive powers, you know, like no straight, you know. I feel like that's why.
Can't wait for our waxing session.
It's all good.
Just how the history is, you know, like no straight, you know. Anyway.
You mean you found some questionable content? All I needed was some more red.
Anyway. Oh yeah, and I chatted with her about like ancient history, but she was like, "What do you know about ancient history, or what do you like about history?" So for ancient history, I mentioned that. Yeah, no, I would never be. Ah! Chill. But anyway, I mentioned to her how those temporarily physically a kid slash child slash children within their mortal bodies, like within the kid phase. So like excuse me, chat. But yeah, how I like mentioned that their like family members believe that they would use the full mental maturity through their actions, but actually have the full mental maturity, like 7+, like that's true, And I mentioned about like all that mentality and adulting shit and all that shit, that 7+ shit and all that shit. Like I specifically mentioned about that shit, like within my recent live stream chat, what I just specifically mentioned about that shit. Yo, it's good, Duke. How you feeling, brother? It's actually the perfect timing. Hold up, give me a minute, bro. Yeah, and as I specifically mentioned about that shit, like within the screen live stream chat, like within the screen live stream chat, like don't say, anyway. And what I could possibly mention about that shit again as well, and what I could possibly mention about that shit again as well, what's my future live stream shit, like no shit, anyway. Yo, what's good, Duke? How you feeling, brother? If you are new here, I play with subs only. You have to have a mic. If you have a PS5, it doesn't necessarily matter if you have a headset, whether Bluetooth or not, or like whatever, it doesn't necessarily matter. Or if you talk to your controller, because I'm currently talking to my controller. I'm currently at my dad's place. I'm playing on the PS5, so you gotta type short in the chat because I'm playing on the PS5. If I'm at my mom's place and I'm playing on the PS4, then I don't care how long the chat is. Just the thing is, you would see the blue screen constantly because that's how I check my chats. Because I don't like the way where you could see the chat on the right-hand corner now. Because even Aiden, or like Chill Phoenix, or AK Joker, or whatever, and him and I have not been playing in quite a while. Who knows why? Watch, potentially he's gonna like make a comeback and mention to me about whatever shit. He doesn't even know I'm 21. That's like hilarious. Like just how long I lived for, like how I had my birthday like last month. It's all good. It's all good. He can say happy belated birthday to me, and I'm like, hey, man, it's all good. Regardless of what you're going through, man. What if he's in prison again? Who knows? I'm hoping he's not. What if he's just busy? Who knows? Like who knows? And for like the subs to play with me or view my live streams or uploads, 7+ only, like 7+ viewers only, to like view my live streams, uploads, or even play with me as a sub, like 7+, whether they are boys / men / guys / males, and girls / women / lady / female, 7+, like no change, But yeah, Duke, we could play, but not much of my subs are on, or not on, like they're not with some of my live streams, so yeah, we could play. Just be sure to mention me what your user is and what console you play on, and you gotta mention your age, just so I can clarify, And you are a guy, obviously, so you're Duke, your name is Duke, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the channel. But anyway, while I wait for Duke, oh wait, Duke, actually, we may have to play next live stream or whenever. Not next live stream, the live stream after next live stream, because I'm gonna do a roleplay with my homie. His name is AZ. He's my Asian homie. We've been knowing we known each other for like for like 8 years. So like, well, it's not about how long we've known each other. It's more like, anyway, I'm over gonna play with him like whenever. I got to chat about like a few things. So, but yeah, pleasure to meet you, Duke. Be sure to sub. Because whenever someone mentions they want to play, then the next live stream or whatever, they don't join, and like Eli, he joined and he became a sub, and all of a sudden he's like, I don't want to do Heist Prep, I don't want to do Heist, and I'm like, okay, but thank goodness he's not like RJ where he's like, I want to do free plays. Like, what's the point of free plays? I mean, hey, I don't mind doing it. RJ apparently does not want to do it. I'm gonna ask him or mention to him, why don't you want to do Heist Prep and Heist? And I'll just mention to him, we don't have to do it if you don't want to. Just so he doesn't be pissed at me like, oh, why are you asking me about that? I don't want to do it. I mean, you never know. What if he has mood swings? He's in that phase where he's going to have mood swings.
Long time. What's going on?
When I was his age, I never had mood swings.
So stressed out. You have no idea.
That's all I'm going to mention, Like, no, anyway. Even when I was 13 or even 12 or 13, I never had mood swings, Like, no, Anyway. Excuse me, Chad. But anyway, like no channel. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be chatting about like. But remember how for Dharma I mentioned I'm gonna lead his company. That's 1. 2 is character development, like changes in the character. 3 is younger actors and actresses, but those 7+, like those temporarily, physically, a kid/child/children what's in their mortal bodies, like what's in the kid phase, and those temporarily, physically, and adolescent, like what's in their mortal bodies. Like those what's in the preteen phase and teen phase, but I mean like early teens, because Devin, he was what's in that phase. Now he's what's in his prime. He's a prime adolescent. He's what's in that phase, just like me. We're we're actually both the same age, but he's gonna be 22 this year. And I want to be, well, I'm 21, obviously, but he's gonna be 22. Who knows if he is 22? But if I search him up, what's his famous birthday, it would mention that he's still 21, and that his birthday have not occurred yet. So I'm pretty sure he drinks and shit, because it's the current law, which is stupid. But once that changes, younger individuals can drink, like not saying, I bet he drank at home. Come on, trust me. I'm saying like in public places he drinks, like not saying, Anyway. So like it's more like who should be featured, and just younger actors and actresses, like not saying, Number 4 is being very consistent with the videos, and number 5 is increase the rating, like how video games and movies and TV shows does. And movie does, like not saying, or excuse me, video games does. Anyway, in the government system, number 1 I mentioned dual leaders within each branch, still checks and balances, but it would be more equal powers, and you would push that change, whether it's a bill or amendment change. So if you want to propose an amendment or a bill, so I gotta see, I have to see if I have to be within the Congress, or if I just have to email the state representative, so that me and Farhan Azar can be dual presidents on exactly July 2026. Like him and I being dual presidents on exactly July 2026. Yeah, of July of 2016. Like, not so And, second thing I mentioned is, like, how much the president should get paid, and I mentioned trillions. So number 3, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna pause that for a bit. Government system, like saying that should change what's in the government system. Back to aerial space. So I mentioned when I have my own space agency, number 1 is either removing Elon Musk from office. I feel like that should be a thing, not like his business office, like from SpaceX. I feel like that should be a thing. The number 2 I mentioned, sending humans to Venus and not Mars, because I feel like, 1, because I mentioned plenty of reasons about Mars. And then number 3, I mentioned like changing NASA from like the name NASA to something else. And yes, you have to be in the government to change that, so that's gonna be great, perfect for being farm, because we're gonna be involved in politics, and we would change that. NASA to something else. Huh? I'll try to be back. Hold on. Huh? I just feel like right now. No, no, no. Oh. No. 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 Yeah, anyway. Oh, AZ is concerned because he's like, why didn't you call me? He's like, hey, Mike, I'm going to Oh. I was like, hey, Mike, I'm going to consider vacuuming the apartment. I will be sure to let you know when I get finished. For sure. Actually, I'm going to consider having dinner, then we can be sure to do the roleplay. So possibly at 10, we'll grind. Okay, I just texted him so that he doesn't. Because I was like, he's like, oh, you didn't call me. Obviously, I would never necessarily forget. Obviously, I wouldn't necessarily. Like, regardless, Anyway. So, what did I mention when I got off the call with AZ? What was the third thing I mentioned? I gotta go back to that live stream then. Okay. Patient or just like perfect timing? In a bad way, what I mean. The doctor. Azar and I can only leave NASA and change it from NASA to something else. But you can't take Liz. Oh. It took them a very long while to even travel towards the moon. And what are they going to do? Orbit the moon? Excuse me. I feel like colonizing the moon would be great. Actually, I'm going to colonize the moon, so what's my own space agency? NASA wouldn't even stand a chance. And if they even do, which is a opposite size of where they colonize that, so that I can be discreet from NASA, like no, and that's number one. Oh, that was Dog Gamer who commented, bro. He officially made a comeback. Viral mutation? Bro, he's my boy, bro. He actually commented. It's been a year, bro, since he commented. Hey man, man's got to focus on his school. And he had a profile picture of himself apparently. Hold on, let me go. But definitely not NASA. Definitely not Elon Musk. No. Even in trifles, Elon Musk. I won't even mention like shit about him. I like to walk toward the city. That'd be cool, you know, to own SpaceX and all that. But then I'll have to talk about NASA. So maybe I'll just place was in Arizona. NASA and SpaceX won't know. It'll be discreet from like the whole space agencies, like of NASA, which is a government agency. I feel like NASA should be changed. It shouldn't be even called NASA. I'll chat about that quite a bit. And then SpaceX should be owned by me and Farhan, either once Elon deceased, or if he quits collaborating with NASA and NASA even forgets about SpaceX, like completely forgets. That's number one. Coming up to number two, owning Venus before Mars. Why Venus? Well, one, I meant to mention terraforming Venus. You can't own it. God Almighty, Jesus Christ have the authority over it. I meant like focusing on Venus than Mars because look at Mars. Look at the size. You know, send majority of humanity to Mars, and of course it kicks me out. It's like fuck you, Rockstar. But like you know, you can send them to explore, figure out a way to colonize and terraform. But look at the size of Mars compared to Venus. And I'm still considering like wanting to do the story mode or not on the PS5 version. I possibly would. I know I completed it, like on the PS5, but the PS4 version. But PS5 version, I definitely should. We'll see, yo. We'll see. Anyway, I'm seeing like so number two is about Venus, and then I'm gonna see what I mentioned about NASA and all that shit, so that I can continue on. You know, that's all I'm gonna chat about. The political system and Darman, possibly not, and I'm gonna move to Epic Gaming and all that shit. You know, let us know. You know, anyway. It is similar size to Earth, and two, it's more simpler to terraform and colonize Venus than to terraform Mars because one, its size, and two, it's so cold that you have to figure something out. Because nuking Mars is very ridiculous and stupid, and a dumbass move by Elon Musk. Yeah, it's very ridiculous. It's very stupid and very fucked up of Elon Musk to even nuke Mars. I haven't even focused on him. I've been so focused on Trump than him, despite him supporting Trump, which is very stupid. I don't even like Elon Musk. To even start with, or begin with, excuse me. I'm gonna be honest, I do hate Elon Musk because of that reason. And plenty of reasons why I hate Elon Musk, you know, like no straight, you know, anyway. And I'll mention more about the two thing whenever. I'll see in the next live thing. Anyway, for NASA, certain changes that should be changed within NASA or even SpaceX. I mentioned two things. Okay, so I'm gonna mention the number three thing afterwards. Number one, NASA shouldn't be called NASA. I understand, Chad. The government chose it, and because Farhan and I would be dual presidents on exactly July of 2026, Farhan and I feel that NASA should have a complete change of name, change of its technology, and even it owning Mars without Nelson. I feel like being the administrator. Hey Siri, who exactly is the administrator of NASA? Oh, we have a new administrator. Well, he better be great. Well, I'm still gonna lead NASA, come on. Oh, NASA. And the government It's a government not announcing, oh, we should head to the moon. And NASA is heading to the moon. It is going to be so ridiculous how it took them a very long while to even travel towards the moon. And what they're going to do, orbit the moon? Excuse me. I feel like colonizing the moon would be great. Actually, I'm going to colonize the moon, so what's my own space agency? NASA wouldn't even stand a chance. And if they even do, I'll choose the opposite size of where they colonize that, so that I can be discreet from NASA, you know? Like, don't you know? And that's number one. Like, me, Malmi, Farhan, and Azara being administrators of NASA. Dual administrators. Leading NASA, and, you know, coming up with number two. That's number one, like, leading NASA and... Like, leading NASA and changing its name from NASA to something else. That associated with the U.S. government, actually. Not our own name, because that would be fucked up. Because it's not like you're the CEO. It's not a private business. It's a government. It's under the U.S. government. They have to align with stuff. Anyway, coming up with number two. Human missions instead of spacecraft missions. Or like... I would say manned missions and not probe missions. What is a spacecraft? Manned is like humans setting themselves, like, you know, majority of humanity setting themselves to different planets and being on foot. Well, if it's a gas giant, then they would be within the spacecraft, but they're in it. They're not sending it. They're sending themselves within a spacecraft, going within that gas giant to analyze it, or even discover it, or even orbit within the planet. Like, for example, Jupiter, they can be within its cloud layers, you know, and witness the different layers of its atmosphere, you know. Actually, atmosphere layers, or cloud layers. I feel like cloud layers, because it doesn't actually have an atmosphere. Atmosphere could either be the sky of a solid planet, or the gas giants and ice giants. Well, actually, the gas giants, they have a planet within the gases. So, like, cloud layers, and the ice giant has an atmosphere because it has a sky. You know, like, don't say, you know, anyway. You know, hear me, chat? The gases. They have a planet within the gases. And not necessarily a... This is a gas giant. So it's like a planet within the gas. The gas is accumulating or surrounding the planet itself. So potentially I can like reach the planet within the gas and prove that there is a planet within Jupiter and Saturn. Which NASA doesn't understand. And SpaceX is stupid. They're just solely focusing on Mars when there's Venus, Mercury, and all other planets out there. Especially the moon. This is ridiculous. Coming up with number three. Before terraforming and colonizing Mars, let's remove Elon Musk from office. I feel like Elon Musk should be fired as CEO. Well, he can't get fired as CEO. I feel like Elon should be removed from his office, and I feel like me and my homie Farhan, especially Mr. Beast, and I feel like I should speak and just lead my own space agency. Private space agency, which that would be discreet. But I would want to make sure SpaceX doesn't collab with NASA unless I change it from NASA to something else. And I'm going to discuss this with Farhan as well later today. But I feel like it should be completely changed. Like, I feel like, I feel like a viral mutation or just like perfect timing. In a bad way is what I mean. Other Mr. Beast can only lead NASA and it changes from NASA to something else if him and I are the dual administrators. Once Mr. Beast says, well, I feel like he should lead NASA or from NASA to something else. And then SpaceX is obviously going to be him and I, like Farhan, Azara, and I. Oh, and John. John can actually lead SpaceX. It could be Farhan, John, Actual Speed, Mr. Beast, and I was my own space agency, private space agency, was in Arizona. SpaceX would be me, Farhan Azara, John Azara, his twin brother, Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson. And you know, NASA same thing, but it'll be from NASA to something else. And yeah, that's number 2. For NASA, there's no number 3 for that yet. It'll be like next live stream. Same thing for the political system. There's no number 3, and same thing for like if I would have my own space agency. And I'll check out Epic Games like the next live stream. Or not next live stream. Whatever. Like. What is next live stream? Okay, anyway, chat, anyway, coming up with number 3, and this is like about like if me, my homie Farhan, John, like his twin brother, and Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson. Once we all lead my own space agency and SpaceX, because it's like about private space agency. NASA is like separate from that, but still within the aerospace changes, you know, like no, you know. Anyway, so coming up with number 3. SpaceX collabing with my space agency and not NASA until I change the name from NASA to something else. Or, yeah, you know. So anyway, obviously we all want Elon Musk out, like, just gone. Like, no more Elon Musk. It's gonna be more of me, Farhan, Mr. Beast, and obviously his twin brother John. If Actual Speed is interested, because he's got speed in the name, that can help speed up the process. But if he's not in the picture, the process will still be speed up regardless. You know, like no, you know. Anyway, what? Hold up. Anyway, hold up. Be sure to enter this plane. Excuse me, chat. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna fly this towards the buildings real quick. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I definitely do, what's my subs. Well, I'm actually gonna be playing Fortnite with my homie next live stream, so we're possibly not gonna be able to do Heist. Hey, be sure to mention your age, like, just for clarification, if you heard, like, what I mentioned earlier, just be sure to mention all that shit. If you still remain with my stream, just watching, it's all good, you know? Hold up. Screen crash it. I'm gonna go back to where I left off.
Hello? This is she?
So it's like no more Elon Musk. It's gonna be more of me, Farhan, Mr. Beast, and obviously his one brother John. If Extra Speed's interested, because obviously because he's got speed in the name, that can help speed up the process. But if he's not in the picture, process will still speed up regardless. You know, like no chain, like it'll still speed up regardless. You know, like no chain. You know, anyway. What?
Hurry up and wait. Story of my life. You piece of shit that comes out of my dirty asshole. Oh, fuck! Slow and steady don't win jack shit where I come from. Asshole!
Well, shut the fuck up. Anyway, you know what I mean. And be sure to enter this plane. Process, but if he's not in the picture, be speed up regardless. You know, like no chain. You know. Anyway. What? Anyway, I know exactly what to mention, chat. Hold up. Let me fix my dad real quick.
You in the fucking way!
Uh,
Fucking jerk! Later, my friends on the Midwest hear this. Fuck!
what up? Were you specifically doing something earlier, babe? I'll text my girl chat. I just texted my dad. I'll just mention. I was mentioning okay or I. You know. Go in chat. You know. Anyway.
Son of a bitch!
But yeah. Anyway. It would overall speed up the process. You know. Like no chat. You know. Anyway. So yeah, that's number 3. That is like the plan, chat. Like I'm gonna lead my own space agency. I'm gonna lead SpaceX. Obviously NASA changed the name from NASA to whatever. So for SpaceX, would they still focus solely on Mars? Or hold up, chat, give me a minute. Hold up, chat, hold up. I'm gonna get my dinner real quick. Yeah. Hey chat, I'm gonna be right back. Taking my McDonald's. Okay, chat. I am back, chat. I'm possibly gonna eat while chatting about it.
You don't even remember? We had sex in your car. I can't believe it. You don't even remember. You are an
It looks
asshole.
cute. Bro, what's good, dog gamer? How you feeling, brother? Yeah, man, it's been quite a while. How you been? How's school? I feel like you've been very busy, man. How you been? It's been a year, maybe, yeah. But the thing is, Darby's not here, so we don't have to deal with his nonsense. Oh, I'm doing Green Film Blitz. How about you, bro? Yeah, you remember I used to play The Walking Dead, yeah? Thank you. That's cool, man. Yeah, you remember I used to play The Walking Dead? I mean, I still play it. I'm just like, this has been quite a while. I'm possibly gonna play Season 4 next week. Hmm? Wait, you got your glasses? When? Oh. You have to pick it up, or you... Hmm? From that place? Oh. Oh, that's good, that's good. It's all good, man. It's all good, dog gamer.
I don't swing that way, bitch. So get to step.
Yeah, I'll go back to where I left off afterwards, chat. I'm just gonna chest my boy dog gamer, chat. Yeah, I've been quite curious of, like, where you been, bro. It's all good, man. I mean... Just having some Mickey D's, you know? Yo, dog gamer, you have to lower the chat because I'm playing on PS5.
Hey, stop by the hotel later.
Are you referring to, like, Mikey from Darman?
Right on.
Yo. Damn. That's for real? Never watched his video, so no. Amu has invited me. That's why I call Andrew. I'm joking. His name's Andrew. Yo, what's good, Andrew? Yo, man, where you been, Andrew? I'm saying, where have you been? Busy babysitting? Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
What do you want to wear to school?
What's the island? What? Nah, possibly next year, Dog Gamer. Wait, what's that, Andrew?
Get his diaper on.
Mm,
Is his voice comes out of the remote?
my controller.
What?
That's PS5. Wait, go on, Andrew.
Andrew, you're on a family call.
You hear, Andrew? What were you mentioning, Andrew?
I got scared.
Ah, you're doing something. Oh, he had to do something.
You laughing at her butt? What did she do? Just because you're in a big butt? She dead?
Yeah, she is. No, she's dead.
Check her pocket.
Can't do that. They don't have that.
She might have billions of dollars.
You think she's that rich?
Yeah.
Yo,
Don't hit her. She's got a big butt.
she's running away.
You look scary.
I beat her. Yeah, even Justin plays that game.
Really?
Pretty sure it's Justin game.
That's so funny.
How come I don't go to hair mechanics anymore?
Last time the Abda did your hair.
Hmm?
Last time the Abda did your hair.
Like the Chaldean people?
Black one did your hair.
Mm. Oh, from that place? So you're saying like they messed it up? Who, Jessica? Yeah, how come I don't see you anymore? Oh, so that's why we go to the one Johnson gets? Are they Greek or Chaldean?
There's 2 Chaldean ladies, and then I don't know the rest of the ladies.
The one who did mine was Asian.
Oh, there's even a guy.
So would I see him tomorrow, or it depends? Hmm. Who's paying tomorrow? Hmm.
The Saudi one comes in there.
The inside, yeah.
Oh yeah, music.
From a child to being a baby.
Newborns don't talk.
What?
I'm listening to go music.
Mm.
But that was a fucking weird back.
On your hair?
Like, you said you were at 2 a.m. Who is watching you at 2 a.m.? Yeah, but you have school at 2 a.m.
Myself.
Wow, that's such a lot of people. Hey, what are you playing? What are you playing?
GTA.
With Andrew?
No. Bro, this guy just left my voice chat. He had to do something.
I'm not talking right now. I'm talking about like when we did the stream.
Bro, he really thinks he's gonna be up that late?
That's not late, man. The latest I thought. The latest I thought is 7.
She slept at 7 a.m. before?
No, yeah. It's not that 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen you hold him like that for 9 months. Oh, that's fine. I thought that was a baby. That's how baby crawls. I don't think newborns walk.
Because he drinks a lot of milk.
Stop. Why are you screaming like that?
Who's your mommy? You have 2 mommies? You have a daddy?
my dad? Hi, Dad. What? Wait, Dad, you're supposed to be sleeping. You're at work tomorrow.
Yeah, big muscles, Nani.
She works out.
Mike, where's your shirt in the dinner? Your tattoo.
You want me?
Are you three tattoo?
I got like.
Where are your
Yeah.
yellow pants? Mikey, why do you have curly hair?
It's a ponytail.
What?
A fake tattoo. Okay, why are you shaking? Are you for real cold?
Look, Mikey, someone texted you. What is dog?
Dog gamer. Remember him?
I've seen him in 9 days. And then 9 dogs. 9 years.
I low-key play that game. And yeah, sure, I can play The Walking Dead. Dog gamer.
Not like his real name.
Yeah, dog gamer. What's your real name?
His real name is Dog. Melina, are you excited for school tomorrow night?
She has 4 more months till she can. Wait, no. 3, and then 4 more months till she graduates.
And 8 more months till she has a graduate.
Oh, 8 more months. You mean 5?
We saw Charlie today. He had a cute haircut.
Who did it?
Mike, I think you need a haircut.
Tomorrow I'm getting it.
Oh. His name is Raiden.
Oh, it's Raiden, but my homies call me R. Oh,
He didn't say homies, he said friends.
I read it the way I read.
RJ.
We got 2 RJs. I'll call you Dog.
Dog Jack?
Cause I was my sandwich. I'll call you Dog Gamer though.
No hitting. No hitting.
Don't be chopped.
Oh, don't worry, my hair won't be chopped. Is that what he means?
I'm pretty sure.
His hair's in his fucking. Mike, you should do your hair like those
Baby
Korean
fart.
people where they cut their hair in the face.
Yeah, heck no. You know I have to grow my hair out for that. Wow.
You're bald. You don't need to get a haircut. I'll tell your dad to get a haircut.
Yeah, definitely not going bald.
Mikey, I see a hole in your socks. It's so tiny.
Bro, I still have socks this whole. It's definitely not my nails. It's possibly because of how old they are. Okay, how would a baby come in the house?
Johnny! That's not Michael Myers.
You really think a female would be Michael Myers?
You're not actually right, Angelina? No.
Does he know how to shoot it? This guy acts like this is a shotgun. Oh my gosh, you get a shooter. Oh, I remember. Oh, that website? Yeah. Yo, Johnny's acting like a baby.
Stop throwing stuff at me. He's throwing stuff at me. Yeah, now he's hiding at me.
Mikey, someone talk to me.
I know.
I'm taking your hair. Yeah, I found you.
Juice World.
Stop, Johnny!
Still?
Johnny's been throwing stuff at me.
Who's Babyface?
Mikey, he left things. I think you're the only one watching.
It could be a glitch. Oh. How would it see?
Baby says, I don't know.
I said, how old is he not? Well, obviously he's Abid. Okay.
What?
I said don't film me.
Excuse me. Pick it up. It can't be on the.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. That's my favorite song actually. What came out? Oh, he's older than me?
And he lives here.
So he was born 2003?
Yeah. He's born here.
But does he live in Michigan?
Flint, Michigan. His birthplace. I don't know where he actually lives.
Mm.
He's a rapper. He sings very good.
Mm.
Nobody's there, Johnny. All? Was it before yeah, Dad took us to the gas station.
Circle K?
I ate most of his candy.
Did you went to Circle K, Valentina? The gas station. Oh, the younger one, yeah.
I know, I got those, like, you know those, mini, like, gummy foods? You know those mini gummy foods?
Pretty sure the guy you're referring to is Darby, but yeah, he don't join no more.
You know those mini gummy foods? Like the gummy pizza. You know those? That's what I got. I got also with me? Yeah.
The way you said that.
Let me breathe.
Why are you wearing a hijab?
Look at her purse.
Oh, he doesn't join no more.
Say how it's dark.
Well, bro, you just for real broke it.
There's pieces everywhere.
The other one?
Johnny, are you okay?
Yeah. You need a break.
Ew!
Okay, how's he eat it? Don't eat it.
You don't have a
Why would you do that? Go throw that piece in the garbage. You're a very bad kid.
Thank you, Angelina. Thank you.
Okay, don't do that.
At least I'm not eating fries still. Takes me so long.
Okay, chill. It's my McDonald's.
You're the
Excuse me, what did I do?
big. Oh, you.
Go in your room.
Potentially. You can do it on PlayStation.
Oh, there's a face cam?
Yeah, I have to buy it. I ain't gonna buy it.
How much money is it?
A lot.
$1 billion?
Okay, chill.
Is it what? I know. People I watch with those people they have face cam. But they have a. I don't know how it's.
They're like billionaires.
No, Mikey, they're like millionaires. Like thousandaires. They're like thousandaires. 100 heirs. I'm a
Okay, there's no such thing as
I'm a
that.
0 heir.
There's a commercial that says we are trillionaires.
Shit on trillions. Like trillion?
They like to thrill the fans.
earrings off.
They what?
They like to thrill the fans.
Mm.
It's a commercial.
Huh? Mm.
Like, you're ignoring.
Hold up.
Stuck your ear.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. That's the watch. Okay, what the heck? That SpongeBob or not SpongeBob? That's Spider-Man.
What's that sound?
That Spider-Man. My chat, yeah.
Woody?
No, that's the.
Like, who's that grandma walking this?
Oh, hold up.
Is a baby? Who's your baby?
Hi.
Oh, look at this job! Mike, what would you do to the Muslim person? Oh, the cops are on you. It's almost been 25. Mike, the cops are on you and you're just standing on.
Well, I know she's Muslim.
She was having a job.
That's a hair.
There's not a job. That's hair?
Yeah, there's no Muslim people in this game. No,
Is there Chinese people in this game? Because Mike, I think you're Chinese.
I'm gonna call them out.
Oh, Mike, you're Chinese.
You can hear someone from my controller.
Who is Lester? Is that your dad?
No, I don't like them.
What can I do for you? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
You get what? $200 for what?
I have $3 million in the game
I'm talking about how did you lose $200?
because I spend it.
For what?
And this girl is shocked that I killed someone.
You're going to a gorilla show? Might be.
I just tackled her.
She's gonna punch you now.
Now she's running away.
Like if you steal someone's car, they're gonna whoop you. Johnny, what are you doing? Oh no, the ambulance is here because of you, Mike.
They're too late though.
I don't care. Now they're gonna punch you in the face. See, they run just for you, Mike.
This guy is bald. The guy who's bald?
Johnny's They can't do nothing about it, Mikey.
They're writing something.
No, they can't do nothing about it.
What are you doing?
Why do you have to pause? I didn't even know. That's so easy.
All these basics? That's old. Do you know Baldi is basic?
No, really, I thought he was a monkey.
Was that on Roblox?
Huh?
Baldi is basic.
Was that English? Was that English?
That was gibberish.
Does he know how to sing it?
Baldi is Baltimore.
I thought. The more you know? Okay. Man's sick. Or he's doing something at school.
Duty. Today's your birthday? Oh my god. Today was my friend's birthday. Today was my friend's birthday.
What?
Why are you just standing in front of the desk?
I'm eating.
You're eating?
No. Eating my fries.
That's what I just said, bro. I'll look at the traffic, bro. Because Mikey told me not to stand because he's killing me.
That's Los Angeles.
What's up, Moon?
Where'd you find the case?
What?
Oh, that's cool. I'll be back, bro.
Yours?
That doesn't belong to that phone. You don't hit.
No, there actually is something coming.
It's better be the watch.
Oh, well, no, it is. I saw John when John was playing with me. He threw it at me and tried to. Well, it was right here, and then it went in, but I didn't know. I thought it was just in. No, I've seen the watch. That's the house I'm going to go to. Angelina, it is the couch. I read it. It's a different. It is the watch. Well, why are you still your watch?
Alright, back, bro. Ooh.
Nasty. I know you don't eat too much.
Okay, chill. It's
You've been
McDonald's.
swimming for 1 hour?
Yeah. Okay, and I swim for 1 hour?
Mickey Mouse! How did Mickey Mouse?
Bricked. Hey, yo.
Hey, no.
You don't know what it means?
Lana. Did I see Lana?
You know Lana.
Lamar.
You said Lana.
Jamar. Jabravius. Nope.
Who's Disclavius Thompson? Where's Disclavius Thompson?
That's not what you're talking about. Stop hitting me.
Johnson, don't do that. Cause they don't add it where. Yeah. No, they just come there. They just head towards the person and.
You text
Oh. Definitely, man.
You're stupid. It's not matching.
You're gonna break that, Johnny.
That belongs to the garbage.
What's that? That old?
So sticky and nasty.
Who got that?
iPad.
Yeah, that Samsung.
Used to be down.
And how's it still here?
That.
This thing is broken, man. The complete silence. Okay, don't worry that head job.
Molino, don't look at him. I'm so scared.
She has a hijab.
Give her a new name.
Angelina.
Let's think of an Autobee name.
Angeline.
Ahandra.
Angela.
Wait, what's her? Hold on, let me see. Let me use that translate app to see what her name is in Arabic. Alright, Angelina, you ready to see what your name is in Autobee? I'm gonna use a translate app.
I'm grabbing what's in the high chair. Is that a potato?
Alright, Angel, you ready?
Angelina.
Your name. Hi. Did you witness the release? Did you witness the release on Ancestor Epstein files? Donald Trump gets some explaining. I'm paying for my bill. Wait, can you repeat that, chat again? I'm paying for my bills in the game. Can I not pay for my bills? It's automatic. All right. I have to call Johnny in the game.
Johnny?
Yeah, you'll see.
Johnny?
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
Oh, he didn't mention his name.
I'll bring it by.
That's him though.
What the heck?
From school?
No. Why is this person yapping to you?
Because he's my sub.
No, I knew what you're.
Hey, okay, chill, Valentina.
You're so. That's an ugly car.
That's a Lamborghini.
That's a Lamborghini? That's no Lamborghini.
Yeah, it's a Urus.
Lamborghini.
Yeah, it is. Watch it.
That's truthful.
You see, this is ugly.
Yeah.
There's fire out of it.
You know why it's fire? Because the lights didn't blow up.
That's not what I mean. That's because there's a lot of gasoline.
You can pass it on.
Gasoline. Where's that coming from? Yeah, where is it by you?
Under behind now. It was under the house. See? You can hear. Look, you even hear Why do you put a bear in the
You know that's not what Goofy means when he says that.
Mikey, you're trying to act that people are being kind to. Even if someone says that you're attacking them.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta steal that car. No! Come here.
Angelina. Angelina. Wait, what can you steal the car and break it?
The receipts, it says I have to steal it. Oh, there's a dead guy in my car. Jonathan! What, steal the car? Wow, I missed my stunt. Or there's a guy on me. They're all on me.
You're driving going along with me. What car is that?
I stole it.
Hey, what's up? Okay, keep in touch.
I didn't know it, Grandpa.
Because he is a grandpa. Why does what?
What is it?
My little soul pop? He's here.
I tried to mess in the kitchen.
He made a mess in the kitchen?
No.
Okay, why would he do it in the attic?
Angelina, you still Angelina. You still testing me.
Good for today.
Sleep time.
Enjoy. Oh my gosh. Possibly. You just mentioned pistols.
I just have it.
Forehead. Okay, why you keep saying that? But that's only in the game, bro, not real life.
10:30. Go up.
10:23. This guy said 3 o'clock.
No lotion. Time for sleep.
Nah, I wouldn't necessarily do any. I wouldn't necessarily do what, like hit and runs in real life. How about your mommy? Oh shoot, it's 10:24. Y'all chill, bro. That's only in the game, not real life. Oh, I'm gonna get 25K. You already know. I gotta deposit it. Sometimes when you give money, it typically deposits or not, doesn't necessarily. What?
Yeah.
The Rockstar, bro, you messing up big time. F you, Rockstar. Rockstar, man. I feel like I gotta take over Rockstar. Me and my homie Farhan Nazara. And that's one of my homies, the Dog Gamer. You may meet him potentially. He's been busy with his Arabic homework, so. The Spider-Man watch? Get the Spider-Man watch. Yeah, Valentine didn't sneeze. Oh! I gotta deal with this. Oh, I'm gonna go back to where I left off. Yo! What's good, Jesse? How you feeling, brother? Guess who's back, bro? Guess who's back, Jesse? Remember Dog Gamer?
Your watch?
But yeah, Darby, he doesn't join my stream anymore. And plus, I'm gonna mention more about Darby when I get a chance, though. It could be under the couch. Yeah, you do remember. Okay. Yeah, he's back. He's just been doing plenty of shit. He's been busy, so. Okay, chill, Dog Gamer. Man is active, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where I left off. I know Japanese. He doesn't know Kung Fu, but he could consider a baking. Damn, okay, Dog Gamer, I see you. Oh, for the food. I was like, what my man thinking? Oh, okay. Nah. I feel like he just dipped.
Dad has to do it. That's nice. I can't get it for you. That's not my problem.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, you did. He was referring to my meeting chat. Anyway, but yeah, Dog Gamer. I know I'm gonna explain about Darby, like why he doesn't join, or like why he's faking all that. So one, I feel like he's not in his 40s. Like, there's no way. And even if he is, there's no way that he's an engineer. He has to show proof. I feel like that's one, and that's two. And, you know. Okay, hold on, let me go back to where I left off on my stream. Just overall, though, about him.
Nothing.
Yeah. That's up to something else. Don't say anything. Listen. That'll be discreet. That is like the plan, Chad. Like I'm gonna leave my own space agency. I'm gonna leave SpaceX. Obviously NASA changed the name from NASA to whatever. So for SpaceX, would they still focus solely on Mars? Or I'll check in a minute. Hold up, Chad, hold up. I'm gonna get my dinner real quick. Yeah. It's going on Fortnite, not yet.
Oh. We'll be quiet.
Like, don't speak too loud. Anyway. So yeah, like, what should specifically change for SpaceX once Elon Musk is out of office? And it's me, my homie Farhan Azara, his twin brother John, and Mr. Beast, or even Isha Speed. But like I mentioned, this is still going to speed up the process. Obviously, Mr. Beast will make a great hit because he even mentioned wanting to be involved in Mars and not just Elon Musk. But we all hate Elon Musk. We all know that Elon is going to mess anything up overall. But I'm going to go back to where I left off. I want to see what I actually mentioned. Hold up. Oh. So anyway, obviously NASA changed the name from NASA to what? I'll lead my own space agency and SpaceX. Farhan, Anyway, coming up with number 3. This is like about like if me, my homie Farhan, John, like his twin brother, and Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson. Once we all lead my own space agency and SpaceX, it is like about private space agency. NASA is like. Yeah, anyway. It would overall speed up the Pasadena Lighthouse channel, anyway. So yeah, that's number 3. That is like the plan, chat. Like I'm gonna lead my own space agency, I'm gonna lead SpaceX. I see NASA change the name from NASA to whatever. So for SpaceX, would they still focus solely on Mars? Or I'm checking in a minute. Or yeah, would they solely focus on Mars? So if, like I mentioned, if me, my homie Farhan Azara, his twin brother John Azara, obviously Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson, if Speed is not interested, it's all good. You know, it could be either 4 or 5 of us. Elon Musk is definitely not going to be a part of it. If it was 6 of us, that'd be like the number 6 faction, and we don't necessarily want Elon Musk a part of SpaceX. He's possibly gonna obviously build his own space agency because he wants to abuse Mars. But it's actually gonna be in a Constitution Day. Really, bruh? It could possibly be in the Constitution where Elon Musk cannot have any parts of being within Mars. Like leading Mars, you know, like enough channel. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way on like what could possibly occur. But instead of focus solely on Mars, possibly Venus, like possibly SpaceX and my private space agency, and obviously NASA wants to change from NASA, like the name from that, like change from the name NASA to something else or whatever. I'll say Venus and the Moon. Mars could be like finale or whatever.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help. I'll look into it.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. But we definitely gotta remove him. I feel like Elon Musk can't be in office. Like his business office obviously was in SpaceX. You know, excuse me. Chat. Anyway, also gonna do my roleplay. So chat. I'm gonna end right here. Also not gonna even head towards there and do the heist. Excuse me. So chat. I'm gonna end it right here. If you want to see more of me, if you want to see more of me playing GTA 5 Online with my homie Andrew, I'm not able to click on the link because I'm not able to have access to my Google account again. My OG Google account. If we have each other on Discord, if we do, you can send me all that shit on Discord. But yo, Dog Gamer, be sure to jump out next live stream, bro. Appreciate you, bro, for making a comeback, bro. I'm like, damn. Daniel, I remembered he did. Nah, don't worry, Darby. Or not Darby. Fuck him. No, don't worry, Dog Gamer. I'm gonna start my next live stream. I'm gonna do the roleplay with AV. But I gotta take a shit, you already know. I mentioned earlier I was gonna, and I never did. That's how your digestive system works. I did plenty of research on that anyway. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end here. If you want to see more of me playing GTA 5 Online, like, let's say with my homie Angel potentially. Because he joined early and then he left. It's all good, though. Yeah, if you want to witness him play with my homie Angel with some GTA 5 Online, or even RJ, whenever this guy you know, afterwards, but I'm gonna be taking a shit. I'm kidding, I'm gonna start the live stream afterwards, like right when I end this, I'm gonna start it. Actually, Dog Gamer, before I even end it, well, let me do my outro, then I want to mention something, actually. Don't leave, hold up. Yeah, if you want to see more of me playing myself, which is pretty much you all, and especially Eli, whenever this guy makes his comeback. I mean, he did, and then he said bye, like he left. And if you want to witness me doing plenty of missions and Heist Prep solo, Heist is with someone, obviously, typically with Andrew and Emmanuel, especially my homie. Don't worry, the stream is gonna end at exactly 12 a.m. Don't you worry. Actually, how old are you, actually? Because I remember last year you were 13 or something. Are you like 14 right now? How old are you? Because we haven't chat since like a year. Wait, which months exactly since you last joined my stream of last year? Because obviously it's been a year since you joined my live stream. Was it like last year of February? Like last year of February? Okay, don't leave yet though, hold up. And yeah, it's typically gonna be with my homie Andrew, Emmanuel, my wifey, Farhan Nazar, and his twin brother John, and obviously my kid, but on GT6. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, take these chat. I'm not gonna end it here yet though, I gotta mention certain things to Dog Gamer. But yo, Dog Gamer, any thoughts on like what I mentioned about like certain changes that should change within the aerial space industry? Like, for example, how number one, I'm gonna have my own space agency. Number two is focus solely on Venus, and obviously number three is that's cool. That's actually a cool age to drive, but getting your license as well. How do you feel old, but you look young? Nah, bro, you ain't meant to feel old. Possibly you're not gonna be aging, so. Have your voice deepened or not? Because mine has when I was 14. My voice doesn't even sound as deep. Or that deep, excuse me. Because, bro, majority of people are mentioning that my voice sounds exactly the same. Yo, what's good, chat? Also, I have that squeaky voice, or not squeaky voice, voice crack. I feel like when you were like, yo. I feel that's how my voice is. It's fully developed. Fully formed after birth, but fully developed, meaning like... Well, I feel like it's just how tall you are. Not all people would have a deep voice. They may sound exactly like when they were younger. So it's more of how tall you are, who knows? So your voice sounds exactly the same. I mean, I never heard your voice. I was just quite curious if you know if your voice is deep or not. Alright, anyway. So number three, I mentioned... Okay. Do you prefer having a deep voice or the voice you have now? That kid voice. Like, when you are temporarily, physically a kid slash child slash children. What's in your mortal body, but like... Oh, for real. Like, do you prefer having that voice, like, when you're what's in your kid phase, or, like, when you're temporarily, physically, and adolescent, like, what's in your mortal body? Like, excuse me, like, what's in your teen phase and prime adolescent phase, where your voice is just deep? I prefer the voice I had before, but I'm gonna be honest, I sounded more feminine than I do now, so hell no. I prefer the voice I have now. It's not that deep, but not too high pitch, like when it sounded like a girl. I'll be sure to watch some of the videos of myself. I remembered I went on my like dad's Instagram account to see what I looked like when I was younger. Now I'm gonna be watching my old videos of what I sounded like. I did before, but you're all gonna see what my voice sounded like. Why is that? Just know it's temporarily, you know. Deep voice is not gonna last forever. Oh, excuse me. So like I just did an outro and I'm not even ending it. Anyway. So yeah, number one I mentioned that. Number 2 is that. Number 3 is that. Number 1 is changing the name from NASA to whatever name. Number 2 is sending manned missions. And number 3 is focusing on Venus. Or no, removing Elon Musk from office. So then number 1 for like my private space agency is, you know, having my own private space agency, being able to take over SpaceX. And then number 2 is focusing solely on Venus, not Mars. Mars is going to be like the last planet in the system. Or like last planet on the list. Venus is first. Luna, which is our moon, the moon orbiting Earth, is second. Third is Mercury, then Mars. I feel like Mars should be last because really, why do you want to orbit Mars, you know? Actually, I'm not going to start the stream until I get finished taking the shit. I have to, man. It's not healthy to hold it in. To like, not release it, you know? Hey. It's typical. And then, yeah, number 3, I mentioned, oh shit. Removing Elon from office. Not removing Elon from office. I mentioned something, and then I mentioned like if I were to take over SpaceX, what would it be like? Like if me, my homie Farhan Azara, well, obviously my homie Farhan Azara and I are going to be dual presidents on exactly July 2026. I mentioned about myself being president, Dog Gamer, but you never heard of me mentioning about a dual presidency, like how I want my homie to get involved too. But yeah, him and I are going to be dual presidents, but as well, dual House of Speakers within the legislative branch and within the judicial, the judicial was the Supreme Court. Him and I are going to be dual Chief of Justice and executive, obviously dual presidents on exactly July 26th, I'm hoping. But yeah. Don't explode. Are you referring to like... What are you referring to by that? Are you referring to like when I take a shit or if I were president? Because why would I bomb? Come on, I'm not bombing. Bombing is fucked up. Unless he's starting a war, but I'm going to end all wars. That's my goal. I'm only going to start one if it's like a need for self-defense. But if no country is fucking with the US, then it's all good. I mean, if they do, it depends on like the conflict. But yeah, anyway, so me, my homie Farhan Azar, his twin brother John Azar, and... man, I have to take a shit. And obviously Mr. Beast, like all 4 of us, and possibly actual species interested, that's all good. But yeah, the 4 of us are gonna lead my own type space agency. Yeah, that would be cool, man. Imagine like, like you can be able to have 2 trips on like different planets, you know? But it can be gas giants. If it is, you're just gonna be in the spacecraft, just observing. But it's very like a high risk because you gotta ensure the spacecraft is stabilized and ensuring that it doesn't crush or melt within the gas giants. Bro. Why the fuck would I explode? Oh, you mean like... Come on, man, I'm not meant to die. Come on, bro. Don't worry, I'll stream, bro. Don't worry. Oh, man, I gotta... It's like about to come out, bro. I have to for real use the bathroom. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna lead SpaceX, and I'm gonna lead NASA, but change the name from NASA to something else. You can figure out a name, Dog Gamer. Figure out a... It's gotta be a government name, though. Like, it's gotta be something that aligns with the government. It can't be like a name. It's not like a company, it's an agency. It's a government agency, specifically for space. I'm pretty sure because, like, the US wants to get involved, right? And Mr. Beast as well. I feel like Mr. Beast should lead Mars. Like, me and Mr. Beast should lead Mars, especially my homie Farhan Azar and his twin. So pretty much the twin brothers are going to lead Mars as well. Elon Musk, he's not relevant. He's very irrelevant. But yeah, pretty much number 3, like, towards like the private space agency and all that shit. Pretty much when we lead Like, I feel like Venus should be the first planet to focus on. Then Mercury, actually, then the Moon, then Mars. Or actually, the Moon should be last, but the Mars should be, like, the third on the list. You know? Don't focus on Mars because Venus is a similar size to Earth compared to Mars. Like, what if there's, like, a way to make Mars bigger, you know? But anyway, I'm gonna end right here. Take it easy, chat. Take it easy, Dog Gamer. Obviously, Jesse left. He's watching other videos, obviously. Or possibly he's just chilling, watching. But yeah, I'm gonna end right here, Dog Gamer. So if you have anything to mention, just mention it, and I'm gonna end it. And then I gotta take a shit. And then once I start streaming, that means you know I got finished. But my phone is at exactly 7%. I want to use my phone, bro. And I don't get hemorrhoids. I'm very blessed by God in my Jesus Christ that I don't get hemorrhoids. Because I remained in the bathroom for quite a while using my phone. But I'll chat more about the aerospace changes. And they're separate. One is like the private space agency, or number one I mentioned about that, owning SpaceX, like removing Elon from his office as him being CEO and chairman, or if he has a separate chairman. Because not every company has someone who's a chairman and CEO simultaneously. Some companies have, like, you could be a CEO, but you possibly don't want to be a chairman, you know? I definitely do. I feel like it's very simple. People say being a CEO and chairman is so hard. No, it's so simple. I mean, challenging, but there's a difference. There are antonyms. Actually, no, synonyms, they're not the same. Challenging and hard are not the same. They're different. Challenging being like, it's simple, like very easy, very simple, but you gotta figure shit out, you know? Like I'm muscle chat. And I'm gonna end right, take it easy. And then the other thing is about NASA and like what NASA should do. So I separated like the list. Like one is Sears Space Exploring Agency. I mean, it depends. What if the Congress doesn't agree on that of what you mentioned? I know, anything else you want to mention? Because I'm gonna actually end it right here. Like I'm actually gonna like hop off GTA and then hop off Fortnite. But I'm not gonna hop off Fortnite. I'm possibly gonna be on the PS5 screen, so people may be, oh, he's just chilling. If I were to hop off Fortnite, people would assume like, oh, I'm playing Fortnite already. No, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Well, those who don't watch my stream and those who don't watch my streams and those who aren't necessarily my subs. But I separated the title and like the list for like the aerospace industry changes. Like I mentioned, like private space agency, but as well about NASA. It's gonna be a public government agency, but like it won't collab with SpaceX. It's gonna do its own shit. I mean, it could, but once I'm in control, you know. Being a CEO is challenging depending on if you do what you do correctly. Hey, bro, could you possibly shorten the chat because I'm on PS5? Because I'm not able to, like, recheck my chats. That's why I mentioned that. On the PS4, it's different. So I do hate the PS4, and the only thing I like about it is that you're able to check your chats. Like, recheck your chats, or just to overall check your chats. I like the PS5, but the only thing I don't like is that you're not able to check your chats. And when someone chats, like, you're not able to see the whole shit for some reason. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. I'm not pissed. I mean, sometimes I'm pissed on some of my homies or subs who don't join and, like, they just aren't as active. You're good, bro. If you have a reason, it's all good. Like Nav, he mentioned he has soccer practice. He could possibly mention the same thing if he ever joins. But yeah, Darby, he's never going to join, and yeah, he's fake. I already mentioned it. Number one, he's not in his 40s. He's possibly lying. He's making shit up. And two, he's not an engineer. He possibly don't even have a son that's gay. He's possibly making all that shit up. Because you gotta show proof. Like, oh yeah, you remember Pings, bro? That guy, I still chat with him on Discord. Actually. But he doesn't join my stream as much. I feel like he's very busy. Like, he has a job too. So, it makes sense. I understand. And like my homie Joker, I'm not gonna be pissed at him because there's reasons. But if they don't explain, like RJ, I'm not gonna be pissed at him. The only thing I'm pissed at him about is how he don't do heist, present heist. But then he mentioned like, oh, I got grounded. That's one thing. Or another thing is he would just be focused on school. I mean, even if I attend college, I would explain to people, you don't need to consider it as being very busy. Even despite you being very busy, you should for real get a PC. It's very... I mean, I could get a PC, but we'll see, man. I feel like I have you on Discord, but hey, I'm gonna end it right here, bro. We'll chat like afterwards. I'm gonna end it. Take it easy, chat. And we'll chat more about the space and all that shit like next live stream. I feel like he doesn't even have kids. Who knows? You never know if he's honest or not. Because the shit he's mentioning, and he gets pissed on like the aging shit I mentioned. Like, oh, I want to change the aging laws. And I said, regardless of that person's age or the stage of life they're in and all that. Like, actually, I'm gonna lower all of the age limits, but ensuring it's perfect for society. Like, possibly, if you want a license, you possibly want me to lower to 11 plus to drive. But because you're over 11 years old, you're able to drive. And hey, you don't have to wait for 9 months to drive. You can just learn how to drive, take a road test, and get your license, bro. Obviously, still take the state test. It's by law still. I'm gonna assure it is. I'm gonna assure it's federally by law, unless it already is, obviously. But yeah, so you can get a car, and whatever car you want to consider getting, bro, it's gonna be Hapti, you know. That means badass in Arabic, brother. But it's gonna be badass, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. Take it easy. One thing you wanna mention before I end it right here? But yeah, my phone's at 7%. If it dies, shit, I gotta get my charger as well. I'm actually gonna get my charger, like, real quick. So that, you know. Alright, take it easy, chat. Well, hold on, let me see if Doggy has to mention something. But yeah, I'm gonna lead. But yeah, the list I mentioned about NASA is how NASA's name should be changed from NASA to something else. List number 2. Or like number 2, there should be manned missions. Like instead of space probes. I mean, there could be space probes specifically, but I want to see majority of humanity being sent to different planets instead of just sending a space probe or like a rover, like solo. You know, like they want to join it. You know, like you want to join that mission. You don't want to be by yourself. Or not you being by yourself. You don't want it being by yourself, you know. Like in this chat, you know. Like if Juno, for example, were to be sent to Jupiter, for example, in the past, instead of that, what if humans wanted to join it? Like what if majority of humanity, you know, what if majority of humanity wanted to like join that shit, you know? Exactly. Like I feel like that should be a saying, manned missions. And obviously number 3, I mentioned removing Elon from office. He's not a great candidate for all that space shit. Him wanting to nuke Mars should be illegal, and I feel like that should be part of the space law where nuking a planet is illegal because it's sinful / illegal. So God of Jesus Christ, you know. And obviously the separate like title or changes of that shit, and the 3 list I mentioned is like my private space agency, and me, my homie Farhan Azara, his twin brother John Azara, and Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson. And if I shall speed is interested, might as well. If not, it's all good. It's still gonna speed up the process, you know. Like if you're in a chat, you know, and Dog Gamer, you know, like if you're in a Dog Gamer. And like, you know, that's number 1. Number 2 is focusing on Venus first, then Mercury, then the moon, aka Luna. Because moon means a mini planet, and orbits a planet simultaneously. Like, it orbits a planet while the planet is orbiting a star, so simultaneous. That's why it's referred to as a moon as well. But moon as well means a mini planet orbiting a planet. You know, like Mr. J. Then Mars is like the last planet to focus on. So it's going to be Venus, Mercury, moon, aka Luna, or Luna, aka the moon, then Mars. Then the outer planets afterwards. And obviously, number 3, I mentioned what could possibly happen to SpaceX if I were to leave SpaceX. If me, my homie Farhan Azara, his twin brother John Azara, and Mr. Beast lead SpaceX, what would it be like without Elon Musk? Would the team of SpaceX still focus on Mars, or possibly pause it on Mars, like keep it, like instead of locking in on Mars, they can lock in on Venus, Mercury, Luna, aka the moon, and then Mars afterwards. But Venus is the main planet because it's similar size to Earth. And so, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end right here. Take these chat. Anything you want to mention, Dog Gamer? Before I end it. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna end it right here, though. Take it easy, bro.